guys. So I experienced something this week that caught me off guard. I don't think I've ever experienced it before, but I was in multiple sessions with people where I would feel this anger inside of me. And at first I thought I was angry at the person, and I was like, uh-oh, I shouldn't be angry at this person. I should be loving this person. But I quickly realized that I was experiencing like a righteous anger inside of me towards the things that they were going through. And I realized that the common theme had to do with shame and condemnation. And first of all, I just want to say, if you ever feel shame or condemnation, that is never of God, ever. And I just felt this stirring inside of me to demolish it, because it doesn't belong in God's kingdom. It's not his heart. And I get that so many people experience shame and condemnation, and they love themselves according to conditions and performance, because that's all they've ever known. That's what they grew up with. And it typically is a result of the way that their parents interacted with them. But the reality is that God loves us without conditions. And when God loves us without conditions, like, that love is not based upon what we have or have not done, or whether or not we look like a fool or make a mistake or commit the sin of all sins. Like, we actually are still loved whether or not we do that. And I am learning that under the realm of unconditional love, we actually have freedom to fail. It's not like we're trying to fail, but in a healthy parent-child interaction, like, no father is going to demand perfection upon their daughter right away. It's actually cute that the daughter, the little girl, wants to even get it right, even when she keeps getting it wrong. Like, the father just looks at the heart. And I just believe that I've heard this from Abby Stumball, and it wrecked me. Like, no matter how much we look like a fool, make a mistake, we sin, we still get the option of not only receiving God's love, which is not based upon conditions, but also loving ourselves in that way. And one of the things that I've learned is just positive self-talk. So when a memory keeps flashing in my mind where I'm like, ooh, that was stupid, Janae, like, you look like such a fool, I actually get to stop in that moment and talk to myself. Like, when I'm leading worship and I did something stupid or stumbled over my words, or like, a lot of times the enemy will accuse me and just say, you're fake, like, you don't actually love God. It's not true. And so I stop there and I'm like, no, I'm a lover of God. My heart is pure. Janae, you are awesome and you are worthy of love, and it's not based upon conditions. And I give myself an inner pep talk, because, like, loving yourself and living in God's unconditional love is not only, it doesn't only require healing, but it requires daily proactive skills. And so I just want to encourage you guys, like, when you're feeling that sense of shame and condemnation and all those negative thoughts of what you did or didn't do, or these failed expectations over your life come into your mind, just stop. Take your authority, stand your ground, and be like, no, here's what's actually true. God loves me according to simply who I am, not because of what I do. And yeah, inner pep talk yourself. Come on, you're worthy of love.